Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar, not many people talk about them. Think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have a comparison, sort of a Snash versus Snash review of these two fragrances from the house of Ted Lapidus. Ted Lapidus and Jack Bogart are sister companies or brother companies, or the same, really they're the same company, okay? And for the longest time I've been a huge fan of both Ted Lapidus and Jack Bogart. Few of you would know that already, and for a good reason. They put out beautiful fragrances. They are very strong, not just strong in terms of performance, but strong in terms of character. They are quite bold, they are quite on the artistic side, and that's why I love them. And also the best part of it is they are very, very reasonable, they are very affordable, and they are very accessible as well, which makes them very good. So these beauties, these two are on your left. We have the Ted Lapidus Black Soul Eau de Toilette 100 ml, and on your right we have Black Soul Imperial by Ted Lapidus, and this is Eau de Toilette 100 ml as well. The Black Soul came out in 2009 and Black Soul Imperial came out 2011. Both of these are aimed for men and they are very, very masculine. Although in a funny way, you can easily wear it if you're a lady, if you like this kind of fragrances. But generally they lean masculine. Sometimes people say even uber masculine, okay? So these two are quite readily available. Under each of them you can find them under £30 easy, and for that price is absolutely amazing. At least for my taste, for my age, for my experience. So you need to like, as I said, you're unusual, you're bold, and you're full of character fragrances to like these. These are not everyday fragrances. They are not easygoing. They're not crowd pleasing, people pleaser. None of those. Okay, so these are very, very big, and they are very, very into your face. So for that price they are amazing. In terms of performance, you know, Ted Lapidus and Jack Bogart always perform well. Although these two bottles, I have had them at least for 3-4 years, if not longer. So I don't know the newer version of them, if they have been reformulated or not, I don't know. So these my review is based on what I have in front of me, and these two are at least about 3 to 4 years old, if not longer. So in terms of performance, excellent. On my skin, both of this goes up to 10 hours easy. On t-shirt, 12 hours easy. Basically the next day you can still smell them on the material. So they are very strong, especially for Eau de Toilette. That is excellent. In terms of the age, these two again on the mature side. I would say 30 and up to be on the safe side, 30 years old and up, yes, because again these two are constructed and perfumeries in a way that you need to be an experienced person to enjoy them. Although if you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything, any age can wear them. In terms of season, they're both better suited for cooler weather, but if you control the trigger, you can use them all year round. In summer less spray, in winter more spray. I think in the if there's a high heat in summer, I don't think it's a good idea, because both of these are quite sweet, so they could be cloying. In terms of occasion, they both are very, very good. So they are very opulent. You can dress them up, formal occasion, you can take them to evening, you know, special date, anything like that. But because they are so affordable and reasonably priced, you can use them anytime, anywhere you like. This is only a recommendation. So let's get into this smell of these two. So the smell of these two are, both of these are based on coffee. So you need to like your coffee fragrances, and the coffee in here done very realistically. So sometimes you majority of the times when you see coffee in fragrances, there's an impression, or they trying to replicate the smell of coffee, or they're trying to be taking you as far as they can to the smell of coffee. Here is very realistic, so you need to like your coffee. And both of these coffee are quite strong, although in the the Black Soul Imperial the coffee is even stronger. So if you like your coffee based fragrances, you love these two, especially the Black Soul Imperial. It's got more coffee into it. Gorgeous. Yeah, so the coffee in the Black Soul is not as prominent, and also is a little bit sweeter, and also, sorry, not sweeter, little bit less pronounced, and it's got more floral to it, floral feel to it, rather than the Black Soul Imperial. Black Soul Imperial, the coffee note is amped up, it's stronger, and also it's creamier, and it doesn't smell as floral as the first one, the Black Soul. So let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. So with the Black Soul, we have resins, tulip balsam, cinnamon, mint, cardamom, gaiac wood, musk, saffron, cedar, neroli, lemon, and bergamot. So everything here I get in an abundance, especially the coffee. Especially the resins. The resins are very, very big in here. It's making it very resinous. It's very deep, very sticky, almost quite ambery overall. The tulip balsam in both of these two, giving it that powdery feel. The powderiness is not huge, but you can detect it, you can feel it. If you are sensitive to powderiness and you don't like it, you won't like these two. I adore some powdery fragrance, especially if they're done right, and here they done right. It's not too much, not too little, it's just bang in the middle, and it adds to the beauty of these fragrances. Also they're a little bit on the dusty side, a little bit on the smoky side, but very, very minimalistic. And overall they both are quite sweet. In terms of sweetness, from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, I would say the Black Soul is about 6 to 7, and Black Soul Imperial is about 7 to 8. So it's a little bit sweeter, but they're both sweet fragrances. So you need to like your you need to have a sweet tooth for these two. So that sweetness plus the coffee gives it a feel of like a cup of coffee, or cup of latte, or cup of cappuccino, because both of these got some nutty aspect to them as well, and that gives it a little bit of cappuccino feel to it as well. And also they have a little bit of that chocolatey feel overall, chocolatey, and a little bit of powdery, not powder, sorry, milky feel to it as well. Not milky smell, but milky feel. So they're quite smooth and rounded and well balanced and well constructed and well built. And the perfumery in here is very, very good, especially for a price. They are both very, very good perfumery in here. They're excellent, especially and also the ingredients are quite good as well. When they open, they don't open with any alcohol, any harshness, any chemical feel, none of that. So you can tell they put both proper thinking behind these two, and also good ingredients, and also good passion behind these two, because these two are very, very well done. Anyway, so the cinnamon again adds to that barista feel, that coffee shop feel to them, because the cinnamon giving it that hint of cinnamon. Also there are some other spiciness in here to give it even more kick of spiciness. Saffron, I don't get that much, just a hint of saffron in here, if there is, you know. So it's very minimalistic. But cardamom, yes, cardamom, but by far is the biggest player in terms of the spiciness, and that adds to the spicy feel, and also coffee shop, and also tea shop. If you know what is a tea shop in Middle East, you smell it smells like that. They both of these all have that coffee, tea, houses smell to them, and that is the appeal of these two fragrances. So you need to like these things I'm describing. They are quite woody in the base, but the woodiness, they are on the moderate side. They're not huge, but they carry the fragrances all together, and they're making a quite big base to lift everything up together. When they both open up, they have a little bit of citrus, but the citruses go away very quickly, maybe 5 minutes and so 10 minutes and gone. So you're giving it a little bit of brightness in the beginning, but overall they both quite on the dark side because of obviously coffee and tea and sugary and cardamom and all these cinnamony and all these things, a little bit on the dark side of things. So that's why I say they're both amazing for the winter side or the cooler weather. And in terms of the florals, they have some florals, but the florals are not super big. In Lapidus Black Soul, you can detect the florals a little bit, especially the white florals. But in Black Soul Imperial, they tone down the floral of it. They're both quite minty as well. Yeah, so those mints adds again to the character of these fragrances. So imagine, tea, coffee, chocolate, cinnamon, spices, cardamom, and then the mint on top as well, which is making it very, very appealing. And they're both quite ambery, and they both got quite a feel of leather in the base, although the leathers are not big leather, but it's just quite leathery in the base. Sometimes you're giving it a feel of suede like more than leather, but it is suedey, leathery, but again it's quite smooth in the base, and they're not huge to take over or anything like that, but you can feel them, you can detect them if you look for them. So overall, I highly recommend these two fragrances for a price. They are absolutely amazing, but you need to like what I described, and also you need to be a little bit on the mature side to enjoy these. And also you need to like your bold artistic fragrances, because these two are very artistic, very bold, it's quite unusual, and that is the appeal of these two for me, for my age, for my taste, for my experience. But for many people, they could be either too overwhelming or too much or something like that. Okay, so you need to do your research, you need to smell them if you can before buying them. But the price is, in a way, the price is right. Even if you buy them and you don't like them, you can pass it to somebody else, and somebody else will love them, you know what I mean? So overall, highly recommended, absolutely gorgeous for me, for my taste at least. If you have a similar taste to me, you will enjoy these two. They are quite French perfumery in here, but with a tinge or hint of Orientals. So imagine French and Oriental come together and you get smell of these two. Some people compare these two to 1 million. I don't get that. Maybe just a hint of it because of that leatheriness in here and also sweetness, but overall they are quite different from 1 million, because the coffee and the cardamom in here is much bigger, and also the 1 million doesn't have coffee anyway. So overall they are quite unique, they're quite different from anything else in the market, and that is another aspect of them which appealing to me. I can't think of anything that's similar to these two. There are some other fragrances out there, they might take you a little bit of this, little bit of that, close to these two, but no. For example, Halloween Man X has got a coffee based fragrance, but these two blow that one out of the water. That one is very juvenile. These two are quite sophisticated, quite well done. They're quite on the on the sophistication and also on the classy side of things. Okay guys, so if you have them, if you know them, if you try them, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you like to purchase one of my own perfume and support me that way and get something very beautiful in return, I leave them in the link. The only thing is you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. They are absolutely gorgeous, out of this world, beautifully done. The ingredients are one of the highest in the world. Amazing value for money, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, mesmerizingly mysterious, and very, very historic. But you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.